can say is our last dars. Next day, this time we'll be sitting for Eid al-Fitr, hopefully. Yes? Are you agreed and you want to fast 5-6 days more? Huh? क्या इरादा है? Inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your hasanat, accept your all good deeds, everything you have done. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it. And alhamdulillah, here in this gathering, we were very decently, you all working. And alhamdulillah, some people coming early in the morning for Salatul Tahajjud, Salatul Tasbih, for zikr, for many other activities. May Allah accept all of it. And the today dars is about tarbiyah. It is very important. I want to end it. This was the part of the topic and the part of the hadith. But it's very important that how we should live after Ramadan. And this is the same hadith, if you remember, that the Prophet ﷺ seek refuge from few things. First was from the knowledge, but without benefit, seek refuge. The second thing, we discussed it, the heart, without humbleness, the Prophet ﷺ seek refuge it. And the third thing, Aap ﷺ say, min nafsin la tushba, from the soul and from the nafs, which is not satisfied. Actually, this is the main issue. When you look at the Anbiya alayhimus salam, especially the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Rabbana wa ba'ath fihim rasulam minhum, yatlu alayhim ayatihi wa yuzakkihim. Huwa alladhi ba'asa fil ummiyyin rasulam minhum, yatlu alayhim ayatihi wa yuzakkihim. When Ibrahim alayhi salam did do, he said, Ya Allah, send a messenger who recite your words to them, but not only become the learner, but at the same time they have to purify their heart, their inner self. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, this is Allah who sent his prophet, who is doing what is job. He teaches you and at the same time he purify your heart. Purification of heart. So the Prophet ﷺ here, A'udhu bika min nafsin la tushba, I seek your refuge from any soul which is not satisfied. Soul in nafs in Arabic, it used in Quran. For insan itself, it uses the word an-nafs. Like in Allah, Quran says, وَاتَّقُوا يَوْمًا لَا تَجْزِي نَفْسٌ عَنْ نَفْسٍ شَيْئًا. Here the nafs is for insan. And when no one will be ransom for others. And also, وَكَتَبْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ فِيهَا أَنَّ النَّفْسَ بِالنَّفْسِ وَالْعَيْنَ بِالْعَيْنِ. And we order them to them, mentioning the Bani Israel, that soul, the life for life. So here is the insan. And also for the mu'min, for the believers, the word nafs also used. Like the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah, لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Laqad ja'akum, the prophets came from among yourself. So anfusikum are believers. And again in Surah Al-Imran said, لَقَدْ مَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَى الْمُؤْمِنِينَ, chapter 3, verse number 164. Indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala favored believers, is ba'asa fihim rasulam min anfusihim. He sent his prophet among themselves. And this is the nafs is also used for Adam alayhi salam. خَلَقَكُم مِّن نَفْسٍ وَاحِدَةٍ. We have created you from a single soul, which is Adam alayhi salam. The same, the nafs is used for Zat-e Bari Ta'ala, for the entity of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When he says in Surah Al-Imran, chapter 3, verse number 28, وَيُحَذِّرُكُمُ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warn you about himself. So these are the different use. Even the nafs is used for ruh as well. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَخْرِجُوا أَنفُسَكُمْ. When in the dead time, take out your soul. So it is used for ruh. So the word nafs used for insan, for believers, and also used for Adam alayhi salam, it is used for ruh. And also it is used for heart as well, the word nafs in Quran. Like say, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسًا. We have created insan and we know what whisper in his heart. But here heart used with nafs. So heart, for the heart, the word use nafs. For ruh, nafs. For insan, nafs. For believers, the word nafs. And for soul, this word nafs. But so there is an inner feeling, we called it nafs, and there are different level of it. Some mention 3 very major type of nafs, and some even mention 7. So these 3, the very major type of nafs, the first one, the worst one, which is called nafs ammara. The nafs ammara is, the ulama says, tumilu ila su'i wa hubbul isyan wal ghafla, is always incite you to do something wrong. And its love all the time, ignorance. Always sin. Means just like the fly lives in dirt all the time. Always lives in dirt. So nafs ammara, always like dirt. Dirt in a'mal, dirt in fikr, min ash-shahwat, min ash-shubhat. In everything, nafs ammara is always happy with the, whether it is faith, whether it is amal, in everything. The dirtiest thing you do, the nafs will be happy and you will get satisfaction. So, and this is in Quran says in chapter 12 verse number 53, وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي. Yusuf alayhi salam says, I free not my soul from blame. إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِسُوءٍ. Indeed, the nafs is always incite you to do evil. This is the worst level. And this is the level where every wrong action gives you pleasure. When every sin gives you pleasure, when every deviation in your faith will give you pleasure and you will enjoy it. So, ilal aqaid min al a'mal, all the time. The second level of the nafs is, the ulama says, lawwama. And this is mentioned in Quran, chapter 75, verse number 1 and 2. La uqsimu bin nafs bil qiyamah. The beginning of the surah Qiyamah. Wa la uqsimu bin nafs lawwama. And verse is nafs lawwama. The one who is, I take oath by that self-critical soul. And this is when they say, what is nafs lawwama? تعمل الخير وتحب وتعمل المعاصي وتكره. When they do something good, they love it. But when they do something wrong, they hate it, but still doing it. This is called lawwama. Means it's not stopping you from doing something wrong. But when, with good things, always get pleasure. But with bad thing, you feel it. You feel it afterwards. I haven't done it. I shouldn't do it. But again, I shouldn't go to the pub to drink. Then again, next day again standing there. I shouldn't do this sin to commit it. But the next day you are doing the same. So that's why nafs lawwama. You get critics, but at the same time you're repeating it. You do critics, but in nafs ammara, you don't get any critics. You more enjoy it. The more you do it, the more you drink, the more you feel easy. The more you do commit a sin, adultery, drinking, anything, the more you enjoy it. But nafs lawwama, when you do it, you feel it is not right. But again you repeat it. But when you do something good, you enjoy it. This is the second level. And then nafs mutmainna. The nafs mutmainna, when Allah says, Ya ayyuhatun nafsul mutmainna. Nafs mutmainna means the satisfied nafs. This is only attracts to the good things, to permissible thing, to good thing, to the ita'at and ibadat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Return to your Lord, irji' ila rabbika radiyatan mardiya. Please with Him and pleasing to Him. So He is pleased with you and you are pleased with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But here the ulama mentioned some other level of nafs. The 3 I mentioned, in between they mentioned lafz ammara, the worst one. Then the lafz lawwama. In between they mentioned lafz mulhima. Fa'alhamaha fujuraha wa taqwaha. After mulhima, they say nafs raziya, irji'i ila rabbika radiya. Then they say lafz mardiya. And then they say, Fadkhuli fi ibadi vadkhuli jannati nafse kamila. So these are the 7 level of the nafs. Ammara, lawwama, mulhima, mutmainna, radiya, mardiya and kamila. But with all these things, the most important thing, how to purify your nafs. The most important thing to purify nafs with tarbiyah. All the solaha, the whole purpose of knowledge, the whole purpose of teaching is to purify you. Your nafs. Yatlu alayhim ayatihi wa yuzakkihim. Without this tazkiyah, your knowledge will be evil. Your action will be evil. Wherever you go, your personality will be evil and azab for the people. And that's why the Sufiya, the pious people, they used to concentrate more on your nafs. Without purification and specification and tazkiyah here, you will never do anything right. For this is a long process the ulama used to adopt. First of all, salat, zikr, tilawat. But with all these things, suhbat-e-sulaha, the company of pious people. Without the company of pious people, you won't be trained. And how these pious people trained you? Because they are expert of this. There is a story of one Shaykh, one very learned person, being sent by his father to go and spend some time with this. So he was a learned scholar. And his father said, his father was a scholar as well. He said, go to so-and-so and he will teach you something. When this person came, so because he was a scholar with the ilm, this kind of arrogance is in personality. And this Sufi Buzurg, he was a very wise person. When he entered, he realized this person very proud of his knowledge and very proud of his family, very proud of his father. So he said, yes, he said, my dad sent me to you to learn from you something. And he said, okay. So he said, you know, the first lesson is this. Stay on the door. There are many visitors coming and going. He said, yes. He said, you have to arrange the shoes of these people, those who are coming and going. He said, what, Shaykh? I came for knowledge. He said, no, this is the first stage, go there. So because the father was ordered him and this person was very respectable, so he stayed in the door. He said, the first day was the most difficult day for me. Someone is coming and I am arranging shoes and just putting it there. And someone is leaving and I am arranging the shoes. He said, so difficult. He said, couldn't believe it. I was just looking. Not I am moving the shoes, I am moving the mountains. It was so hard for me. I never done this. But there was no option. But then he said, the first day passed, but very hard for me. The next day was a bit little. The third day, he said, after quite some time, the feeling goes down. And I say, it is okay. Because when I do this, I see the people, the smile on the face of the people, and they're saying, Shabas Bacha, Shabas Bacha. It's giving me different feeling. So look at the first day when doing was like a moving mountain, not shoes. So hard, so difficult, so embarrassment, so shame. And gradually he realized, when I do this, the one who comes and goes, he just gives me a very, very beautiful smile. And he said, it's a good thing. And he said, when I start enjoying it, the Shaykh told me, now leave this job, come inside. Now we're going to start learning some lesson of the purity of heart, how to do it, the zikr, fikr and thing. There is another Shaykh in subcontinent, very well known. And they say his routine was when the people comes, the people used to send their children to learn from him, purify his heart. The first routine was there. And he said, one of his own teacher, this Babaji is sitting somewhere in India, one his own teacher sent his own son to him. So you could imagine these people have a great respect for the teacher. But he sent a letter. This is my son, but it is your duty to purify his heart. You do tazkiyah. I taught him a lot, but there is. He said when the child came. So he was thinking, this person I'm going to, he's the student of my father. So he was expecting some very well respect and all these things. When he went there, so when he see the letter, he says, stay behind. I said, behind, okay. So go to the kitchen. There are some workers working in the kitchen and they are serving the guest. You have to carry on serving. And this person got shocked. He said, student of my father, and he's such a well-respected, and my father is the founder of this. And look at the attitude of this Shaykh. And he said, for quite a few time, I was working in kitchen, serving for the guest, put the food in front of it, put the glass, put the water. And he said, after all these things, he said, again, I can tell you, the feeling, he said, I never done this. And I was so embarrassed. Ordinary person comes and I'm serving him. And I am alim as well, I am a scholar. But end of the day, he said, I got used to. And what make me used to? When you put glass in front of someone and you say, Shabas beta, thank you. He said, this smile is giving me different reflection. And I said, really, it is a great job. I never done this, but the way the people appreciate it and the way the people give me a nice look, it's given me a different satisfaction to the heart. And he said, I got so used to that, I start enjoying it. He said, when I start enjoying it, the message came from the Shaykh. He said, now leave this job, come, now the actual teaching will start. And then he gave me the respect and gave me the honor. And he told me, Beta, I know you are the son of my Shaykh. I know you are the son of my great Shaykh. And I have a great respect. But because he gave me some duty, I'm doing my duty. And he said, when I was leaving, he used to stand for me. He said, this is now your respect because of your father, but the tarbiyah is completely different. This is, we lost in our society. You know, when we say nafsin la tashba, we don't have a satisfaction. Even in the morning time after tahajjud, I was telling someone that where it is a scholar, where it is alim, if you do all night tahajjud, but you don't have tazkiyatun nafs, this tahajjud will make you more arrogant. When you finish 8 rakat, you will be walking like a big something, you know, where people are sleeping and I am reading 8 rakat, mashallah. The tabligh will make you the big head. The white cloth will make you the bigger head. And that's why sometimes the religious people become more arrogant than ordinary people. The reason, not having tarbiyah inside, every single action, the shaitan boosts them. Oh, you are so different than other people. This is the biggest fitna of shaitan. And that's why I said to the people coming to the masajid, and wallah, these great people, I told them in the morning time, when we were in my childhood, my father used to tell us always, and he was a Shaykh al-Hadith, he was a great scholar, the scholar used to come, he said, when they are leaving, arrange their shoes. And before he told us, afterwards it's become our routine in our childhood. Means there was no need to my father tell me. We knew the scholar came, he visited father. When he found out he's leaving, we used to rush towards the road, towards the door, arrange the shoes of the Shaykh. So this is the process. And I will tell them a story just today in the morning, that one scholar, after 8 years, the management sit in the masjid that we need one caretaker to clean the toilets. Nowadays it's very dirty. And when they were talking, the scholar told him that because he's become old or he couldn't do it again. He's a human being. And he said, have you ever thought that now you're talking about cleaning toilets, but there was 7, 8 years before you never thought of it. He said, honestly, we didn't thought about it. It was all the time clean. And then the scholar said, now I'm become Buddha and all. But honestly, and I'm living out. Before when I was living inside, I used to clean every night these toilets and thinking that this is the best job I'm serving the makhluk-e-Khuda. But not in front of people. Quietly I was doing this for 8 years. I remember in Denmark, there was some I'm Chaudhary, I'm this and that. And I told him really, he said, I want to show some humbleness. I live in an environment where I always think, I am Chaudhary, I am this, I am an elite class. When he was working in the masjid, and I told him, you want queer? He said, come night time, serve this masjid, clean the area, hoover the masjid, because you have the keys of the masjid, clean the toilets. And for a short time you do it, then you tell me the feeling. And wallah, he said, Allah Masab, after doing these things, now it's giving me a different level of humbleness. These things are part of tarbiyah. The personality, I'm telling you, listen, ilm itself is the biggest hijab, is the biggest curtain sometimes. It make you so arrogant that it's become so difficult to deal with you. Money make you so arrogant, it's difficult for someone to talk to you. The position make you so arrogant, it's become difficult. But for this you need practically some humble activities. When I want to see the good teacher in tarbiyah, I always see after class, visit the class. If I see the litter is there and everything, the bench is here and there, I find out there and then the teacher don't have any tarbiyah. And the student will never learn from this teacher. Yes, they can learn words and sentences. Qala, qalu, bid'ain and qalqala. They learn all these things. But this tarbiyah, which is the essence of iman, they will learn. The reason, all the qalqala and all the adaigi, you will do the makharij. But the actual quality of your human being, which is when you are leaving class, you have to clean it. If there is any litter, pick it up. Put the benches in order. it tells you the teacher don't have tarbiyah. That's why he is not teaching the students. Even lady go to the kitchen and see how much tarbiyah she has, how to think, put things in order. These are the minor things, but actually these are the basic thing, is not minor thing. Sometimes the people see on a great scholar, after 60 years, 65, people put the masala for him. When he is a very new, he think, oh, I should have this. But he don't think, coming to this, it takes 40, 50 years. I remember, this is my final word. There were so many things, but it is tarbiyah issue. One of great Shaykh passed away. And then I'm telling you the real story. So his son in very early age became Shaykh, in age of 25 or something. So very close friend telling me that Allama Sahab, this Shaykh is feeling that the people are not so honest with me like they were to be to my father. They used to be different with my father. My father said this and they used to sacrifice everything. And I don't know what's happened to these people. They are munafiq and they are hypocrites and they are this. He said, but he is very pareshan. He said, these people completely changed. I don't know what's happened. I told him, because I knew everything, but I don't want to mention him. Otherwise you will find out. Because when I'm telling you the living story, so the old story you can mention the name, but recent story, so things was personal. I said, tell this Sabzada, the missing thing is one. You have seen your father, you are respected from the people, the same respect, the same dealing when he came to the age of 70 and 75. But you don't know his all hard work of 45, 50, 55, 60 years when he was young, how gradually he came to this position. That when he do this, everything has changed. When he says single word, people gives everything. It's a long, hard work of his tarbiyah. And you from very first day want the same position of 75 years. Your father haven't started this from this one. He had a long journey of tarbiyah. I seen your father, when his Shaykh come, he used to be sitting like this, like in namaz. And you sit like this with someone, I am the son of so-and-so. So you don't have any, you become the picture of the old age of your father. You should become the picture of your young age of your father because you are young. When you become the young age picture of your father, your attitude will change, everything will change to you. But this is the problem. You just cross all the bridges. You can say you burnt all the bridges. You from 25 just jumped to the 75 attitude. And your father was not in this all the time. He started in 25 in a very different level. It takes time. It takes tarbiyah. It gets used to. When you carry on doing things, the time come. As you know, in Persian says, Har ke khidmat kar dood makhdum shud. You keep serving. The time come, people feel honored to serve you. People feel honored to serve you. But if you want everything should happen in very first day, because so-and-so is served so nicely, I should be the same. No, this is not the philosophy. You keep serving, the time will come, people will serve you. If you don't have this class of serving, you not go through this process, don't expect these things. So, after Ramadan, please work on this tarbiyah. You are musalli, you are namazi. Your attitude is very important. Now I'm telling you, Shaitan attack on the religious people are double than ordinary people because ordinary people are never proud of their namaz. He think, yeah, main gunagar aadmi hai. You will say this. Sitting in a masjid, sometimes come for masjid, sometimes say, I'm sinner. But the one who is coming regularly to the masjid, he think, no, I'm different. Here the Satan tells you something, the evil tells you, you are a very different person. And here the ego starts, the arrogance starts. If you don't have humbleness, you are coming for the masjid and you are throwing one shoes there and one shoes there. And then afterwards, when you are leaving, you are walking on the shoes of other and just finding your shoes and pushing here, one pushing here. If you Jamaat finish, you are crossing, running there. What you achieve from your salat? Where is the tarbiyah? Sometimes I feel sorry for someone. Come, you came to the first saf. There are the whole saf is reading namaz. But because you finish namaz, running here, running there, running here, running there, and then pushing this one. And looks like there is a fire brigade outside and the fire happened. But when you go after order, he will be standing there very quietly. So what was the rush? What was the emergency? We have lost this tarbiyah. And our ulama, honestly, I feel myself shame. We stop talking about these things, which is very important. And that's why our young scholars have always this big problem of arrogancy. Because they look at one very elderly person getting respect, he thinking, I am the same. He don't know this is a gradual process, it takes time. The people attachment and the respect come from heart, respect not come with force. Am I right or wrong? Respect come with force or respect come from heart? Respect come from heart. And for this you should have a great contribution. Then Allah turns the heart of the people to love you. It's not you can force some people because you're doing this, then do the same to me. No, never happened. You see something is there, don't look at there. Where is caretaker? The mosque is not clean. If I have a chance, I will pick it up. These small minor things will bring him a humbleness in your personality. Then your salat, you will see the level of your reading, the level of your qiraat, the level of your salat. Wallah, you will be in a different level in enjoyment. Because you will be reading with nafs mutmainna. But with the nafs ammara, you will never enjoy it. May Allah guide us. Teach your children this humbleness. Teach you. When some guest come, you are busy talking with someone, and the son comes, oh, hi, and go upstairs. No salam, no dua, nothing. What tarbiyah you did with your children? The son should know this is the friend of my father. The Prophet ﷺ said, after death, the biggest bir, one of the bir and the righteousness, to be kind to the friend of your father after death. And he is your father sitting with someone and you don't come in to say hello to him and some nicely serve the tea to him. Your father is running around here and there because he's your guest. If my friend comes, then I'm serving them. This is attitude. From this you want tarbiyah? Never will happen. This is tasawwuf. Where is Shaykh Hamid? Either here? Acha, he's now. So what I was saying that, so these people, those who are doing the spiritual work, they should teach these things to the people. Just by one zikr you can't change things. May Allah guide us. Today I take long time. But this is our last dars. And I'm telling you honestly, something practical we have. At least start from our masjid, that we are different. I am not throwing shoes here and there. I am not just, whatever has happened is not my concern. I am doing something which will make me more humble. You show your character and you will see the pleasure inside your heart. You will never benefiting anyone else, but you will be benefiting yourself. And the same attitude teach your children. My son, this is humbleness, this is respect, this is guest, this is this. And never be arrogant. You will never get any rahmah. The arrogant was shaitan. Allah said, فَخْرُجْ إِنَّكَ مِنَ السَّاغِرِينَ. Leave my darbar. You are not worth to be here in this beautiful place. With this arrogancy, you want to stay here in my barga? فَخْرُجْ إِنَّكَ مِنَ السَّاغِرِينَ. You are the curse. Adam alayhi salam, he said, Rabbana zalamna anfusana. Oh my Lord, I did zulm on myself. وَإِلَّمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا. If you don't forgive me, if you don't have a mercy on me, لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. I will be loser. Adam didn't say, the angels did sajda to me, so I am in a different position. Ya Allah, treat me differently. No. He said, وَإِلَّمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. If you don't have a mercy upon me, if you don't forgive me, I will become a loser, Ya Allah. The Prophet, the father of all of us, this is his attitude. So we are the children of Adam. We should follow the character of Adam, not the character of the enemy of Adam, Shaitan and Eve. إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. Is your clear and open enemy. رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَّمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. اللهم علمنا بما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. Ya Allah, give us humbleness, Ya Allah. The true humbleness of a heart, Ya Allah. Not the humbleness of hypocrite, Ya Allah. The humbleness of the khashi'een, Ya Allah. The humbleness of the sadiqeen, Ya Allah. The humbleness of the siddiqeen, Ya Allah. Ilahul Alameen, protect us from the evil of nafs, Ya Allah. From the evil of zaman, from the evil of shaitan. And the time we spent in the month of Ramadan, Ya Allah, accept our amal. Whatever mistake we have made, Ya Allah, we are weak. Whatever wrong we have done, you forgive us, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Give us tawfiq to be your true worshippers after Ramadan with the same spirit, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Rabbana taqabbal minna innaka anta as-sami'ul alim. Do dua for all those who have departed from this world. Haji Akram Sahib today not here with us. Shaheed Hussain, he is not here with us. Haji Sikandar Sahib, Haji Mahmud Sahib. Those who are not here with us, Ya Allah, forgive all of them. Ya. Those who are not feeling well, Ya reward them in Seha and Salama, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Those who are here in a very old age, honestly, these people, with all their weaknesses, they coming early in the morning, they come evening time, Ya Allah, reward them, give them Seha and Salama and Afiyah. And the youngster, Ya Allah, protect their age, give them tawfiq to spend their life serving you, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Ya Allah, give us tawfiq to do whatever make you please, Ya Rabbal Alameen. And give us tawfiq to protect ourselves from anything which gain your anger, Ya Rabbal Alameen. Bi rahmatik, Ya Rabbal.